Hey, what up guys? ShadyCash here, bringing you another commentary. Got another match of Modern Warfare 2 here for you, playing on Highrise, some ground war. The setup is the 50 cal with thermal. Got the Spaz 12 on with the grip for my secondary, Claymore is my equipment. Was using sleight of hand and stopping power, and I want to say Ninja was my third perk, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And yeah, this is usually either Ground War or Team Deathmatch Mercenaries are the modes I play on Modern Warfare 2, just because those are the modes that let you stay in party chat. I used to play, when I first got it, played a lot of just regular Team Deathmatch with my friends and everything, but I don't know, after a little while they all kind of quit playing and moved on to different games, and I never did. But when I'd see them online, we'd jump in parties and talk and everything, and those were like two of the only modes that really let you stay in party chat. But, yeah, the other reason I really started playing Ground War was just because when I started trying to get my nuke off for the first time, there was just more time in the match. If you fail to get your kill streak the first time, can't get up to your 7 kills. Sometimes on Team Deathmatch, there's just not enough time left, and it's about impossible to get it off. Whereas in Ground War, even though you add a few people and there's 25 extra kills and everything, a lot of times, you have more time and you can get it off. That and switching back and forth between Domination. When I first started playing it, I really hated Domination, didn't like it at all. But the more I'd play it, that it had come up on there, because it seemed to be what a lot of people vote on in Ground War. I just actually really started to like it. There's just, things about Domination. The matches tend to last a little bit longer. And, just objective-wise, you can usually have a better idea where everything's going to be going on with, the objectives and everything. But, yep, the kill streaks I had set up this match were Predator Missile, Harrier, and Pavelo. And the reason I had those set up is just because they're not controllable. Usually I have the chopper gunner on, but I figured it'd just make for better gameplay if I didn't have controllable kill streaks on. And yeah, like right there, you'll see there's like 3 different parts of the video where it does that. I don't really know why. I was having some problems with encoding on my computer and everything. I think I got it figured out now, but yeah, I spent quite a bit of the match sitting here. Usually when I play Highrise, there's 2 different ways I go at it. One is sniping like I am now. I'll either use the 50 cal with thermal scope or the intervention with Full Metal Jacket. It just depends on, I guess, what I'm feeling like using. And if I start out the match and I have, just starting out not going that great, or get killed a couple times without getting my kill streak off, I usually switch over to my MP5K, which is kind of my Russian class, and just try to run underneath and take out. Usually when I do that is because there's a lot of people sniping on the other team, so run over there and try to get behind them and take them out. Anyway, yeah, I stayed in this lobby quite a bit this night just because the people in here were actually all pretty cool guys, it seemed like, and just wasn't running into any problems really with one-man army. It didn't seem to be something that anybody was really abusing in this. I ran into a few noob tubes, but I got lucky there. Even though I died, it's still lucky as hell, the timing. Anyway, I run into a few noob tubes here and there, but most of them, I don't think I ever saw in the kill cam one-man army or scavenger pop up on those people, so even scavenger doesn't bother me as much as one-man army, just because it's so abused with, spawn killing on the beginning of the map and everything, and people just sit back like way behind their spawn for the entire match in noob tube and put up claymores, and it just gets old, That's really my only complaint about this game. I don't know, nothing else in it's ever really bothered me. I know, some people complain about quick scoping, and I can see that, if you're like trying to play search and destroy, and you keep getting into matches where all these people are just, trying to get off trick shots for game-winning kill cams and stuff like that. I see some footage. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of these trick shots are insane and cool to watch, but Sometimes I see them, and you can tell it's just a lobby of people that are all trying to get off trick shots, and to me that makes it a lot less impressive, And I can see that, if you're trying to get into a serious search and destroy match and have fun and play a few games, and all the matches you get in, people are trying to trick shot and your team keeps losing because all these guys on there are just trying to get their one out of however many times trick shot off, I can understand how that gets old, but if you jump into a match sometime and you keep getting killed by somebody that's quick scoping, I don't know, at least usually, in my opinion, you should feel lucky, because most of the people I know that can quick scope and do it successfully, and I won't say I'm like good with the sniper rifle by any means, and I can't really quick scope very well. For me, it's more like a tool, if I get into a situation where I'm not expecting somebody to be up close, but I turn around and all of a sudden there's somebody behind me. I don't want to just be SOL, you know what I mean? I want to have some chance of surviving. So, it's kind of a tool, but it's not something I rely on, because, I can't know for sure that I'm going to get it off every time. And I just, I tend to have better games with the sniper when I hang back and don't try to be like, oh, I'm not, I'm never going to hard scope anybody or anything like that. It's just silly to me. But if you do keep getting killed by somebody that can quick scope, you should probably feel lucky they're not using an assault rifle or something else, or also hard scoping you, because chances are they'd be having a way better game if they were. So, yeah, I don't think quick scoping is overpowered or anything like that. I do think, since I've started playing COD, like, this was definitely the first Call of Duty I got into. And, when I started playing it, I really didn't have any of, I guess you could call it, like, Call of Duty etiquette. I remember when I first started playing Modern Warfare 2, I used Last Stand. I'm almost ashamed to admit it, but I'm just going to put it out there. Used it before I prestiged for the first time. It was how I unlocked my tack knife for the first time I got it, actually, so that's, 100 kills in Last Stand. I used that I got that many kills. I quit using it. I remember the first time, we were having a really close match with another team, I remember, and there was like one or two more kills, and one of us was going to win, and got put in the Last Stand by some guy and just basically humiliated in the kill cam. And after that, I was like, hell no, it's not going to happen to me again, and took it off. And definitely, I'm glad I did have, way better luck with other perks that I use in there and everything like that. And then also, I remember, like the baby monitor or heartbeat monitor or whatever you want to call it. It was one of the attachments I used to use a lot when I first started playing, and I still remember like the first exceptional game in Modern Warfare 2 I had, at least for me, where I had a really good game. I was like 42 and I don't know, my deaths were below 5, and I was using the SCAR silenced with the heartbeat monitor and a pistol with the tack knife for my secondary, and my perks were bling and commando. I can't remember what else I was using. Got the kill cam with my knife, and like I said, this was back when I was a new player to this game. I was all proud of myself, like, damn, I was rocking and everything like that. Thought I got something cool in the kill cam because I knifed somebody. That's how new I was to this game. And when the kill cam played, it showed me, see this guy on my heartbeat monitor before I switched over to my knife for the kill. And everybody's like, oh, that's how you knew where we were. And calling it a baby monitor. And I remember one guy specifically was like, dude, you went like, 42 and something. Don't you think it's about time you took that baby monitor off? I don't think you really need it anymore. And, just after being ridiculed by these guys, I took it off. And I definitely, if I could go back, I'd probably be like, hey, thanks, because relying on that thing is definitely not a good move. I haven't used it since, really at all. And I think I actually did try putting it on maybe on my 4th or 5th prestige again, and just came to realize that it was more of a hindrance than anything else. You start relying on it and watching it more than you're watching what's going on around you. At least that's what I realized was how I played like when I used the heartbeat monitor. Anyway, My point is that when you see these people in Black Ops running around with like Ghost and the FAMAS with a silencer and second chance, they probably have no idea that, you know, most people that, well, at least most people that are watching this video would probably hate them for it, you know, or you know, running around with second chance, definitely. So I think you know, usually when you see people like that, they're newer players. I mean, there's definitely, there comes a time where it's like, dude, you know damn well what you're doing, and it's, you know, annoying, you should probably stop it. But for the most part, I think these people that run around doing that, they honestly don't really know, you know, like I said, you know, I guess you could call it like Call of Duty etiquette. But you know, in this game, these kids that are like 70th prestige or 10th prestige, level 70, and run around with one-man army, it's, you know, just lame. I mean, they should know better by now. And honestly, I mean, if you've been playing that game for that long, unless I'm sure there's a few boosters out there, but if you've been playing that game for that long, I mean, come on, you know, you really should be able to do well without having to be cheap like that. And this still, you know, I love this game. You know, it's definitely one of my favorite multiplayer games of all time. And, you know, don't like to see it get ruined by things like that. But anyway, yep, that's the video. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good day. Thanks again. Bye.